Guys, Sonia Uche affirmed that she has moved on and nobody should give way for her to reconcile with Maurice Sam. Sonia Uche has finally broken her silence following the renewed public pleas asking Brian Okwara and Paul Watts to step aside and reconsider a possible reconciliation with her former partner, Maurice Sam. In a calm but very firm statement, the actress made it clear that the chapter she once shared with Maurice has been completely closed, not out of anger or bitterness, but out of growth and personal clarity. Relax as I disclose everything she said in that regard. Hello my amazing viewers. If today is the first time coming across my channel, Celebrity Gist TV, you are highly welcome. And to my returning subscribers, you all have a genuine special place in my heart. Please kindly hit that subscribe button and turn on your notification bell, so that each time I drop fresh gist, you will be among the first to be notified. Guys, according to Sonia, she is no longer angry with her ex in any form. She explained that the hurt, confusion, and emotional strain that once surrounded their breakup are now in the past. Time, she said, has done its work. Healing has taken place, lessons have been learned, and peace has replaced pain. She emphasized that forgiveness came naturally when she decided to stop reliving old wounds and focus on becoming a better version of herself. Sonia went further to state that she has genuinely moved on and is now involved with another person. She described this new phase of her life as calm, intentional, and free from the emotional weight of the past. She noted that her decision to move forward was not influenced by pressure, revenge, or the desire to prove anything to anyone. Instead, it came from a place of self-awareness and emotional maturity. Addressing the ongoing calls for her to reconcile with Maurice Sam, Sonia pleaded with the public to stop pushing narratives that no longer reflect her reality. She made it very clear that nobody should step aside or give way for her to return to a relationship she has already outgrown. According to her, not every breakup is meant to be reversed, and not every love story is designed to have a second chapter. She explained that people often confuse maturity with reconciliation, whereas true maturity sometimes lies in knowing when to let go. Holding on to the past simply because it once looked beautiful, she said, can prevent people from embracing the peace and happiness waiting for them ahead. For Sonia, choosing to move on was not a sign of weakness but a deliberate decision to protect her emotional well-being. In her statement, Sonia also passionately defended her new partner, pleading with fans, bloggers, and the general public to stop blaming him for a breakup he had nothing to do with. She clarified that her new partner entered her life only after she had healed and fully moved on. He was not involved in the misunderstandings that led to her separation from Maurice Sam, and he played no role in the decisions that ended the relationship, she noted. She expressed concern over how innocent people often become targets in public conversations, especially when emotions and nostalgia are involved. Sonia reminded everyone that relationships can end for many private reasons that may never be fully understood by outsiders. Turning someone into a villain simply to satisfy a narrative, she warned, can cause unnecessary harm. Sonia also addressed the emotional attachment many fans still have to her former relationship. She acknowledged that people admired what she and Maurice once shared and that their love story inspired many. However, she stressed that admiration should never turn into pressure. According to her, fans may love a story, but they do not live the reality behind closed doors. She explained that being a public figure does not erase her right to choose happiness on her own terms. While she appreciates the love and concern shown by supporters, she urged them to respect her boundaries and trust that she knows what is best for her life. Love, she noted, should never feel like a public trial, and healing should not require public approval. Reflecting on the journey, Sonia shared that every relationship comes with lessons. Some are meant to last a lifetime, while others are meant to prepare us for what lies ahead. She believes her relationship with Maurice Sam served its purpose in her life. She emphasized that moving on does not mean erasing memories or pretending the past never existed. Instead, it means accepting those memories for what they were and allowing them to stay in the past where they belong. Carrying unresolved emotions into a new chapter, she said, only sabotages the future. Sonia encouraged people going through similar situations to choose peace over pride and growth over pressure. She reminded them that it is okay to outgrow people and situations that once meant everything to them. Healing, she said, is not loud or dramatic. Sometimes it is quiet, firm, and final. Without bitterness, Sonia wished Maurice Sam well and expressed hope that he also finds peace and happiness in his own journey. She made it clear that her decision to move on is not an attack on him, nor is it a rejection of what they once shared. It is simply an acceptance of who she is now and what she wants moving forward. As reactions continue to trail her statement, many have described her words as mature, brave, and refreshing. Others admitted that while it may be hard to let go of the idea of reconciliation, her honesty deserves respect. One thing remains certain: Sonia Uche has drawn a clear line between her past and her present. In the end, her message is simple and powerful. She has moved on, she is at peace, and she is asking the world to respect that choice. Sometimes, the greatest act of self-love is knowing when not to look back. So, what do you think about Sonia Uche's position? Do you think she is now deeply in love with Brian Okwara? Share your thoughts in the comments section. Like, share and subscribe for more celebrity gist updates. I love you.